Hi everyone, I'm Beatrice Dibashi, and this is my webinar, Shopping Tips and How to Navigate the Grocery Store. So after this presentation, my hope is that you'll understand the importance of shopping the perimeter in the grocery store, understand the importance of creating a shopping list before you go to the store, learn how to shop at a grocery store while getting more nutrient-dense options, and I will go into detail on what nutrient-dense means. You'll also learn the difference between nutrient-dense and calorie-dense, and then you'll understand the benefits of shopping the rainbow and understand how to read a food label and what you should look for. All right, so when you first enter the grocery store, like places like Target, Winn-Dixie, Publix, Walmart, you're gonna wanna go to the perimeter side of the store. So in this picture right here, the traditional grocery store that has like all the food options, it's gonna have most of our fresh produce, our lean proteins, seafood, eggs, and dairy, and they all exist around the perimeter of the grocery store, as you can see. So we're gonna wanna try to stock up on a variety of fruits and vegetables and try to stick to like the whole grain options, beans, nuts, and seeds that you can find in the center aisles when you go in for like dry goods and such. The perimeter of the grocery store is gonna have more of our nutrient-dense options. And then before, of course, we go to the grocery store, we're gonna wanna create a shopping list. A shopping list ultimately helps us save time and money while grocery shopping. It helps us create a smart step to prevent us from buying extra snacks or sweets that we might not need. And it also helps with meal planning. So when you go into the grocery store and you write down the list of the things you need for that week, let's say, and you stick to it, then you're not gonna end up with extra stuff at home. It helps reduce waste in order to ensure only the necessities are bought when you go to the store. So I keep using this word nutrient dense, which is what a lot of the items in the perimeter are in the grocery store. So by definition, nutrient dense means that it's foods that are high in nutrients but relatively low in calories. Nutrient dense foods contain vitamins, minerals, complex carbs, lean proteins, and healthy fats. So some examples of our nutrient dense foods would be fruits and vegetables, whole grains, low fat or fat free milk, seafood, lean meats, eggs, peas, and beans. And on the other hand, we're going to have our calorie dense options. So those are going to be foods high in number of calories relative to their weight. This is typically due to the amount of saturated fats, sodium, added sugars, and other simple carbs that are in these products. So some examples of calorie dense foods would be butter, oil, salad dressing, sugar, nuts, seeds, dry breads, dry cereals, crackers, dried fruit, red meat, muffins, and pizza. So this matters because nutrient-dense foods really do make us feel great inside and out, and they also help reduce risk of a lot of certain chronic health conditions, which can provide many health benefits to us in the long run. While food is not the enemy, it is okay to have a variety of both nutrient-dense and calorie-dense foods within your day-to-day diet, but you want to aim to eat calorie-dense foods in moderation. So you can try to incorporate that rule that we've all probably heard of, called like the 80-20 rule. Like, let's try to make 80% of our foods like those good nutrient-dense foods, and then the 20% those calorie-dense foods. So here's an example of calorie-dense foods versus nutrient-dense foods. We've all been there in the morning when we're running late and we just don't have time to like make breakfast, so we run to our favorite place, Starbucks. And so when we're at Starbucks, we end up getting like a frappuccino, a breakfast sandwich, and then this little cake. While we might not think it has a significant impact on our day, it really does, because for the same amount of calories, disclaimer, we all do need different amounts of calories, but you can have a breakfast, which consists of a pancake and blueberries, a grapefruit, some nuts, soup, some tomatoes and some meat, vegetables, a salad, and even throw in a treat that day for the same amount of calories here that you get with just a morning coffee run. So that's something to be mindful of in the long run. So I have a few poll questions for you guys to answer to make this a little bit more interactive. So the first question is, which one is more nutrient dense? This bag of chips or the fruit? All right, I'll give everybody a couple more seconds to answer before we show the results. All right, everyone got that one correct. Remember, nutrient dense are going to be our foods that have more benefits for us, such as like vitamins and minerals, and typically lower in calories. All right, our next question is going to be, what is more calorie dense? This cheeseburger or this salad with chicken and cheese? All right, a couple more seconds before we see the results. All right, that is correct. Remember, calorie dense means it's higher in calories. So it's going to be filled with foods such as like saturated fats, sodium, and like sugar. Sorry. All right, so the next step when going to the grocery store, we want to shop the rainbow. That means that we're going to want to try to fill up our cart with fruits and vegetables. We want to get a variety of different fruits and vegetables and even try to explore the different ones because they all have different benefits for our bodies. So you can always get staples such as like apples and grapes. Or if you're feeling more adventurous, you can get some fruits or vegetables you've never heard of just to try to incorporate them into your meals for that week. So our last thing is going to be, we want to understand the food label. So we're at the store, we're going to want to try to read the food label that's on the side of a majority of the products there. And our goal in doing that is we want to aim to understand the serving sizes, which we all need different ones. But in one serving size of that product, understand the amount of sodium and added sugar in it. We're going to want to try to read the ingredients in the food as well to make sure it's stuff that's safe for our bodies and stuff that we understand. But the main goal is to try to limit the ingredients such as high fructose corn syrup, hydrogenated oils, preservatives, artificial flavors, colors, and sweeteners, just because those don't really benefit our body. They may taste great, but that's where moderation comes in. All right, so our key points that I want you guys to take away from this short little webinar is shop the perimeter of the grocery store first, create a shopping list to save time and money, try to pick the nutrient dense options more often than the calorie dense, shop the rainbow to get a variety, and read the food label to ensure you're getting quality ingredients in the things that you buy from the store. And then